What's up, y'all? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat and the notification gang. How everybody doing? I hope everybody doing good. Yeah, y'all. This live right here, we gotta talk about the injuries that Kenneka had. We gotta talk about it, gang, cause this serious. Now look, uh, in this whole investigation, y'all, we got enough tea to do. We finna rule do our own autopsy, right? We got enough evidence, and we gonna let the public decide, right? So we just gonna go on numbers, facts, footage, and paperwork. Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna talk about no suspects. No suspects. So let's go with the pictures. Freezer pictures. Alright? Alright. We seen the footage, right? Don't even worry about if it is edited and all this. Don't even worry about that. But we finna go back what it showed. First off, it showed her walk. First of all, it showed her walk in the area by herself. And we also seen people is being seen on other footage, right? Keep that in mind. In the same time frame while Kenneka was walking, we know it was party goers on the footage in the same time frame. All right. We know who we all seen on the footage. All right. This is what we gonna do. We know about the rigor mortgage stages and you know what I'm talking about, what the body was, you know what I'm saying? This is what we gonna do, right? I'm finna show y'all something. Finna do our own autopsy. All right. Right here. The body is clothed with the white bra top, denim jacket, blue jeans, and a purple underwear. Accompanied by the body is the left gray shoe. Cook County Moore identified the brand on the ballistic gray shoe and right wrist. All right. The body is that of normally developed, well-nourished adult black female, meaning she healthy. You know what I'm talking about? She in good health, right? Kept her weight up. You know what I'm saying? And all live. All right. Remember, she in the freezer. Listen to what the report said. The body is cool following refrigeration. Rigor mortis is well developed. Y'all see that in the upper and lower excrement. Rigor mortis is well set. Right, y'all? Hold on, guys. Let me see how many you know what I'm talking about. So that means when you read this, it's cool. It ain't say nothing about frozen. Right? Nothing about frozen. They said the body is cool following the refrigerator. Cause keep this in mind, you got to get in the cooler before you go to the freezer. The police paperwork, Detective Walsh said when he was alerted by the staff to go in the freezer, he said both of the doors was open. If the freezer didn't work, the cooler did, and the air circulate the whole cooler. Look, her neck and jaw fixed it. Reddish purple lividity is present on the left. It's trying to hold on. So when we seen the body, y'all, did we see any reddish purple lividity on the interior and the posing surface of the body? Except in the area of exposure to pressure. The body is well preserved and it is not ambient. Now look, I hope y'all understanding this. Go back to the picture. I show y'all what a body would look like. You know, remember the pooling of the blood. That's what they mean fix. You see what I'm saying? Pulling of the blood, that's lividity, you know what I'm talking about. That means your jaws, your arms, you know what I'm saying, all that gonna lock up. Right? But the problem is, we didn't see no signs of reddish purple lividity. I didn't see it. Not on the picture. And no frost bites and no signs of frozenness. All right. The long black weave is attached to the natural black scalp of the hair, which is braided. The eyes was closed. Keep this in mind, y'all. If Kenneka had an angry look on her face, you heard what Miss Teresa said. So that means her eyes had to been still open to make that kind of face. She saw her attacker. She saw her attacker. And if her eyes were open, you would have a timeline. Cause when the eyes open, they turn like a blue. Y'all know how like people eyes look, you know, when they eyes still open when they died. See what I'm talking about? All right. Let me see. Let me see what. Hold on. The ears are normally developed and have no trauma. Each earlobe is remoted pure twice. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to where I'm getting at. Remember, did we see the photo that her tooth was chipped either knocked out her mouth. We seen the photos of that, right? In the report, look what it said. The lips, hold on, where is it? The teeth are natural and in good repair. The neck revealed no internal evidence of injury. And look how the body position when she had had a like when she had her hand, like she was grabbing something around her neck. They didn't let Miss Teresa even see the neck. Even in the funeral home, they kept her neck covered up. Then we noticed scars on the lip, right? That's what we seen, right? This what we know. This what police put out there, right? Okay. Let's get to it. The chest and breast, I don't know that word, y'all. The breast masses are impermeable. Each nipple is reportedly pierced once, and there is a multicolored barbell type stud in each piercing. Meaning, I got the breast pictures, and I didn't even see no piercing on the nipple. If it was out. But eventually, it was a barbell type stud on each piercing. That's why they blocked her chest out with the black boxes. Right, gang? Now you see how the way this finna go, right? Check this out. The pubic hairs was shaven. The the internal genitalia are those of the normal female dog are free of injury. Y'all see that? Keep this in mind, right? Meaning they saying it wasn't no force of entry or nothing like that, or it wasn't nothing out the normal. Nobody didn't mess with her. The clitoris hood is remotely pierced, and it have a white metal barbarian, and the stud is in the piercing defect. So she had a click ring. So she had all these on her. But notice they gave the belly ring to Miss Teresa though, right? Okay, keep that in mind. The torso without notes, the amias and the preune, man, these motherfuckers, hold on. The back and the buttocks have no traumatic ability. Now look, y'all see that? The back and buttocks have no traumatic. Remember when they showed her back? The tattoo's gone. You don't see the tattoos on the back. It was Photoshop. Right? I'm going to show y'all the picture, but keep that in mind. Look, evidence of injury. But keep this in mind. Reddish purple, abrasion is on the right ankle, right? That's an injury. And we got a half-inch purple contusion is the on the right leg, right? We seen that. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to this. Here go the head. Now we finna get to the head. This finna make a lot of sense. Alright, they talking about the scalp, the region of the contusion, the hemorrhage, the skull base are intact without any fractures, and you know what I'm talking about. Let me see. They said the brain, look, they said the brain is normal, right? But we know later on in the paperwork, they said it's gonna be swollen. I won't get enough rest down. So they saying it ain't nothing wrong with it. Here go the neck. The tongue is intact. Everything is intact. Said nothing about the broken tooth, the injury that was on the lip. Here go they saying the system. Everything is intact. The heart, no evidence. Like it's no evidence. Everything just cool, I guess. The airway, look. Keep this in mind what I told y'all about the carbon dioxide poison. If the freezer were on, she would have that in her system, right? And they got to go through the airway. The upper airway is clear of debris. And material surface are smooth, pink, tan, unremarkable. Y'all see that? They ain't said nothing. Cause they is not thinking about the poison in the Freon. You know what I'm talking about? So right now we know the freezer is not on. Now we know the freezer is not on. All right. Let's keep reading, gang. Let's keep reading. I'm gonna let y'all read some of that and I'm gonna come in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Now they got all this paperwork in here, but no kind of poisoning in the air. So now we looking at a fabricated paperwork. The right kidney weighed 136 grams, left kidney weighed 150 grams and stuff like that. The reddish brown surface. See, when they be talking about purple tanning and stuff like that, that's where the blood gonna be sitting at. Cause check this out. That means the reason why her kidney is purple Cause remember, she was laid on her back with her pockets turned in and out and all the blood poured to the bottom where her kidney was. And that's why you didn't see no purple stuff on her face. Her blood pooling on the face. Is I'm making sense? I'm making sense, right, y'all? She was laid with her pockets turned out against the wall. That's why she got purple contusions and stuff on the kidneys. All right. I just can't explain it like a mortuary, but I got my colors down packed, right? Cause when the blood, hold on. Let me do it with this. And check this out. Keep this in mind for everybody. We're talking about Kenneka was pregnant. That's the reason why pregnant by Rico and all this old stuff. There's no evidence of pregnancy. And keep this in mind, lessons right here. Remember this word right here, lessons. They saying there's no lesson. They use that through the head, through the whole body, and all this. And I'm gonna show you why this word is so important. Let's go here. You see that? It's a reddish purple, right? The thymus is not identified. Now, it's possible that Kenneka thymus disappeared because you know a body do in the female body, right? How the way I read it and studied it, you got a thymus, but as you get older, you know what I'm talking about, it slowly like disappears, you know what I'm talking about? And some may have their thymus long, you know, like in their 20s, you know what I'm saying? It's like a puberty thing. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about, but I looked it up. I just ain't got I ain't got my medical license to be talking about this shit, you know what I'm talking about? So hopefully if I'm doing a little research, I can graduate in at least about another month or two. All right. All right. Check this out. Here we go. Found in a walk-in freezer. Investigation. Elastin in the stomach. Now look. This the only injury that is not visible on the outside of the body. It's on the inside. Y'all see that? Elastis is in the stomach. So what is elastis? I want to go to her. Finna break it down, y'all. Oh, damn, my bad. I forgot to cut on. Look, see that? Injury. Y'all remember that word I just clicked on, right? It lasting. Now, since we know Kenneka didn't have no disease to cause some kind of organ changing in their body, right? And like it been tampered with. So you gotta go to injuries. Also known as physical trauma is damage to the body caused by internal force. This may this may be caused by accidents, falls, weapons, or other cause major trauma. An injury that has the potential to cause a prolonged disability or death. So look, let me ask y'all this, right? Think about Friends K letter when he mentioned the broomstick. That's a weapon if you use eternal force in somebody, and maybe that could have been an injury. Cause we know how, we gonna go back to the pictures, right? And we gonna go back over the pictures and we gonna look at all of this. Right? Major injuries. Now this is in the stomach. There are many what? Major trauma is blunt or protracted, includes fall, motor vehicle collision. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm gonna go back to her and let's look at these photos. Now, this is what I'm thinking. I want to know what Kenneka arms look like. Cause we already know it looked like somebody put her clothes back on. So it would make a lot of sense if Kenneka was fighting her attacker naked, he would have left these kind of scars on her arm. Wouldn't y'all think? Right? But we never seen these. Let's go to head injury. A head injury is an injury that results in trauma to the skull or brain, right? She had a swollen brain. Irene even said she hit her head on the lamp. Why would she even mention that and made sure she got that out the way? And think about the noise complaint at 12 something, right? It wasn't from loud music. So, if we know she got injuries on her leg and in her mouth and on her lip and on her feet, ain't them injuries? Thumb me up, y'all. Look like a sign of struggle to me with the hair all over the head. We doing our own autopsy, right? So now we finna, you know what I'm talking about? It get down to the nitty gritty, you know what I'm talking about? All right. That's why they said it was confirmed that Elias was found in her stomach. Brain swelling was also observed, but the condition did not associate with the death. Rosemont issued a statement the same day saying there was no foul play was suspected. That investigation has not yet been completed. Think about what French K said. The police helped cover it up because of money laundering and donations from the Caddyshack, meaning there had to be Bill Murray group that gave them a big donation. That's why he was at the funeral. So we reading between the lines how they falsified it, right? Images. Yeah, dog, come on, load up. Man, ain't that something, y'all? They don't want me to load up. They don't want me to. Here we go, about time. Images. Let's look, gang. Injuries on the foot, on the ankle, debris and dirt, boot prints right here. Right? So that means at one point in time she was kicking, fighting back to get this injury, because she wouldn't have this if her shoes was on. Remember this. Drag marks indicated they drugged her. Remember when I told y'all? Y'all see this, right? The reddish on the foot. Hold on, watch this. Let me go to the back part. Boom, this is the picture I need. You see that? The pockets turn out. Remember French K said, we're going to put the letter in this, right? Because a detective would do the same thing just to follow up and just see, do it match what the crime scene match? Boom. I know the autopsy said her kidneys Look at the body, right? It'll make sense that you will have pooling of the blood coming down, right? Y'all get what I'm saying? Cause you can see the drag mark right here. Look how wide the drag mark right here that goes up to the buttocks. Y'all see that, right? Okay. So the blood pool, that's why her kidney had the reddish purple, you know what I'm saying? Cause it stained the kidneys. All right. Here go her back. Now you can barely see the tattoo on this one. I got to show y'all this. Now look. Now y'all see the tattoos, right? But it's another picture that it ain't gonna be no tattoos on. Finna show y'all the Photoshop. Cause remember, you gonna have ice right here, and then they gonna have another picture with no ice right here, and the tattoo gone. You see what I'm saying? Right? Cause remember, the ice gonna be gone from this side. So let me find another back picture. What that John there? Man, I hope I find it on this John. What that John there? Hold on. Damn, man. Now this is the same one. I got it on my picture. I might need to go to my pictures and get that John. You know what I'm talking about? But either way it go, y'all can see that drag mark. Hold on. Now look at her stomach. Right? Her stomach even look kind of warped, like, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think it's just the way the body turned, but then that's why they had her face cover up. Cause they knew she wasn't laying face down, right? They knew she wasn't laying face down because her face would be reddish and purple. But in the autopsy, they fabricated and said her face was reddish and purple, and rigor mortis was well fixed in the jaws and in the face. That's why it say the word fixed means the color purple. Y'all see what I'm saying? You got to know these people game. You got to learn what these people learn. Cause they using that to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? They using that to their advantage. It ain't nothing but the trickery of the word, right? Now look at her stomach from this angle. Something going on right here. What do that look like? Do you see that? This don't even look normal. So now when you read the report, when you found, okay, they say she had a stomach injury, you know what I'm saying? But now you can see it. Come on, gang. Y'all see that? That's what I said. Rosemont photoshopped some of their pictures on the website. And these the same pictures. Remember, it's a duplicate of the whole investigation too. You know what I'm talking about? Now y'all see they got her chest area, right? She had piercing. And we know her breast is exposed, right? We don't know if she had a bite mark on the titty, you know what I'm talking about, or any kind of bruising on the chest. We don't know. They blacked it out. Eventually, they didn't want us to see that. So they'll usually be like, yeah, out of privacy, we don't want to expose the breast. But that's in part of the investigation. You see what I'm saying? Because we need to see if it's, you know what I'm saying, injuries in this location, right? And look, again, the neck part. They cover up the neck from the start. Because look at the body. Look at the hand. It looked like at once upon a time she was grabbing on to something that was around her neck. Just like they cover up the crime, that's why they had to cover up the face, because the face would show the crime. Remember that. Boom! Now the hair completely different. They had to tamper in with the hair because it could have DNA in it, you know what I'm talking about? And they had to cut another style or something because of probably of the head injury. Do you see how swole her face is? It's swollen. Her face, man, if you see Kenneka pictures, you know what I'm talking about, other features. They even went as far in tucking the hair up under the hand. Then it's a sink right by the freezer. So if you had to clean the body up, you got a sink right there. Boom, take down the camera. Cause it's gonna have to show you somebody in that sink washing the body off. You got to clean your mess up. You got to get all the, you know, but they missed a spot on the face. Cause we know it's blood spatter on the face. Look at the nose. Look at the hump right here. You can tell. You look at the arch. So when they said what would be the injury, it looked like, if you really think about it, they said how can injury occur? Falls, accidental falls, weapons. You know what I'm talking about? You can look at that mouth right there, the teeth gone. So now we can see the lies in the paperwork. Now we can see the biggest secret of these pictures was they covered up the injuries. They covered up the spots where she supposed to be on her face. Her face is not colored. No trash is on her face, symbolizes that she was on her face laying down. Her face is clean, but her clothes is dirty. Right? Then look on top of the head. It's smashed in. Look how flat it look. So she got all this dirt on her hair, but not in her face. She covering up her neck. Now look at this picture. So when you look at the crime scene photos, right? And looking at it as a detective, look how the body look. Just say if it was somebody standing behind her with something around her neck, strangling, won't that look like that? Look how the body positioning. This look like a murder scene. That's what I said. Look, if Kenneka was still alive in the freezer, watch this. Cause she was still had shallow breathing, right? She was still alive when she went in there. Check this out. The reason why you ain't got no cooler poison in her system, cause when they put it in there, maybe one of the staff members said we can't let her survive. We gotta take her out. And that's why the friend said, I might have been the last one with her, but I didn't kill her. Got in the freezer, boom. Put something around her neck. When he did it, laid her gently the way she actually died. And when the police got involved, they seen that and said, roll her over, and it looked like she was laying face down. Y'all, that's how the police covered it up. It don't take no rocket science to figure that out now once we put that autopsy together. Right? So look. The reason why they was able to lay her flat out on the gurney because of the rigor mortis. Rigor mortis is your best friend at this point in time when it comes to covering it up. You see what I'm saying? That's why they let you know she wasn't breathing when she got in there. That's why. They had to set a fire in the freezer. You see the debris. They had to burn some hair. It could be burnt hair. They could have cut the hair and burned it in the freezer. It could have blood on it. Or it could have knocked a track out her head. It could have knocked a track loose out of her or something. And next thing you know, they were like, well, we gotta cut some of the hair off now and restyle it. Yeah. I'm just showing y'all how paperwork is important. They been doing this. Look, they been doing this, right, for so long. They so comfortable with this. They been beating the system with this type of cover up. Look at her hair on her face. Y'all see that? It's burnt object all around. Look like a fire was on. Look like a fire was going on to me. And then we know who was counting the money. So that means whoever would count the money, look, think about what we seen on the footage. When the maintenance man told the red jacket about something on the wall, looked like you could mess with the circuit board. So if you really look at it, he went in there, took her money, helped clean, look, took the money, and they came up with a plan. Because they know she was survivable. She would have survived from her injuries. But I believe he probably would, since he was the one counting money, he number one on my suspect when it come to this shit. When it comes to this shit. So the way I'm looking at in this investigation, now I'm looking at the staff. I understand everything that's in the party, right? We understand everything in the party, how she got in the room, out the room. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you ain't got no murder video of the gang actually committing the murder. That's why they say they ain't got no footage of that, because they don't got that type of footage. What that camera would show at that freezer camera, it gonna show you who was walking in that freezer, who was using that sink. You know what I'm talking about? Running in and back and forth, cleaning the body up, managers and them standing around, trying to get the story together. You got a piece of black object on her nail. Could be a piece of plastic bag. We don't know. You know what I'm talking about? But it looked like it. Yeah, buddy. So we just debunked they autopsy. So now we can rule this a homicide. Cause if you got picture with the pocket turned out, I want to know who would be count money. They'll be coming. See, I want to know who would be counting like a nice wad of cash. Cause remember, they ain't even got that in their investigation of how much money she had and where her license was, and you know what I'm talking about. So now you got to think about all of it. They couldn't cover up everything. Cut that chat on. See what I'm talking about? So it's all about common sense, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, it started from outside. Even Friends K saying it started from outside. They said they seen the boys beat her up in the parking lot by the patio area. That's where the flower beds at. That makes sense. when you see the dirt on them. Because that dirt didn't come from inside of the kitchen. So boom, you see it on the footage in food court hall that it's people visible in the back door. You got cars back there, and you got people walking on their cell phone back and forth on that footage. So it's people right there where you suspect if you say, well, I know this dirt come from a flower bed. So what would be a flower bed around there? Oh, coincidentally, it's right here by the pool. So it makes sense why she's soaking wet. Her hair is like this, because the pool is right here by the flower bed. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to go and look at it on the footage. That's why the autopsy could not be completed without the footage. I'm reading the chat. That's what I said. The pool area in the flower bed, that's your crime scene. If you say, well, why wasn't no tape around the freezer then? Shit, maybe they had it somewhere else. Know what I'm talking about? And then, once you watch the footage, you will see why the staff went toward the back door, the same patio door, French Cave, them, even the fire department, even the police in that area. That's why y'all heard it in the police frequency. When he said, what about the camera that's above the freezer? Y'all remember they said it in the audio. Go in there and check on that camera. Cause that's the main camera. It would have showed you coming through the wooden double doors. So they say we can't show that angle, just show the camera facing the freezer, but not behind her. Cause just imagine she walking in the freezer and you got the camera on above the freezer, it would be showing clean through them wood double doors. It could have been somebody standing right there by that ice machine in that other cooler, you know what I'm saying, and watching they staff member guide the girl in there. Lookouts. That's all I'm just saying, gang. That's what I said. Somebody in power had to overturn this shit, because this shit just ain't right. That's my point exactly. So, we got to know who that is. If you ask me, you got to look at David Pena and Lenny. Them the people that control really the money in Crown Plaza. You see what I'm saying? You got to go through the group got to go through these people and give these people the donations. You see what I'm saying? So think about this now. As an investigator, think about what the suspect said. Ooh, Kenneka hit her head on the lamp. Kenneka must put up a fight. Oh, Kenneka ain't going like that. She ain't just finna let you grab her, bro. This shit is in your notes. And as a detective, you see the struggling and the attack part, and you mean to tell me you gonna overlook that shit? They probably seen it, but didn't even participate in it. They probably seen the attack. They mention it. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all better wake up. You could take these folks down with their own paperwork, with their own receipts. And that's the cold part about it. It's too much evidence show you if Crown Plaza covered it up, Crown Plaza did it. That's the way I looking at it now. That's the way I'm looking at it now. Because at one point in time when Andrew Holmes said she was in that lobby, I really believe at one point in time she was in that lobby. I just wish how I know how to put it together. Them the only thing Trey Gang struggling on. You see what I'm talking about? That and try to put in the real, full, real route. You did what I'm talking about? Because I'm trying to break it down so precisely that I want to show I don't want to miss nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Cause me, if you ask me right now who I suspect that really killed that girl, I'ma say Red Jacket. Cause he gave me the indicator that you reached in the pocket and you count the money at a time that we already proven she was just transported in the freezer. I don't think it's a lot of people involved in the murder. This the whole purpose of me going live. We got to eliminate. We got to eliminate some of these people. You just can't just blame everybody. You see what I'm saying? Give the proper charges. If they are seen, if they say a Monique from them, everybody at the party, if they seen the attack, you got to charge aggravated assault to the person that committed the charge, right? Guess who had a search warrant? Rosemont had a search warrant for aggravated assault, sexual battery, weapon, game crime charges. Y'all forgot about that? That's the reason why they started doing the interviews. They had search warrants for aggravated assault, game crimes, sexual battery. What else they had? Gun charges. They had guns. You see that? It's in the paperwork. So why would Rosemont have a search warrant for that? And then look what we just seen. What we just learned today. We see the picture. We see the bruises. We see how the first autopsy tried to cover up the bruising part. Cause Every part they said was she supposed to be having blood fixed on her jaws and her face, they covered up the hair. You know what I'm talking about? And then when they realized, then we got to do something about the hair part. About the hair part. So they had to cut the hair. You know what I'm talking about? Then they had to expose the face, hoping that nobody just don't look deep into this. So the police ain't gonna tell you that because they took an oath before they came police officer. And one of them oath is, do not rat out your brother or your sister. They teach the police, don't snitch on your own police. So it's a no snitching policy when it comes to the police. So that's why you don't see police is getting involved with these. Like, oh, wait a minute, I know what's going on. I can solve this case. You don't think it's detectives out here can solve this right now? Right now, you don't think they can solve this shit right now? It ain't even gonna take long. Put all the files on the table in front of a detective that ain't never heard of Kenneka Jenkins case. He gonna solve this shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I said, money man. That's facts. This is all facts, Jack. Yeah. So, what I'm saying, y'all, this is the big facts in the case. It exposed Rosemont, then it exposed the medical examiner office at the same time. Didn't they do the same thing to Jelani Day autopsy? They said he drowned. And then it wasn't even no foul play. Like that autopsy went smooth to the mama and them like, oh no, got a second autopsy. Now the second autopsy was so hard to get a DNA from. They playing the system, y'all. They know how to do it because we uneducated on this. That's why we got so many questions. We uneducated when it comes to solving murders and all that. We got the right intention of what happened. Now, we can look at the crime scene and be like, oh yeah, man, I could tell what happened. You can tell what happened, but you still gonna need to prove that though. Know what I'm talking about? Cause if you can see what happened, just say you got two people, they discover a body, right? And this person said, yeah, I could tell you what happened. And both of them see the same thing. And just say the other dude, he actually did it. So he throwing him out, trying to encourage him, the things that what you really seeing, maybe you ain't just seeing it. You see what I'm saying? And he'll know how to throw you off and get your mind off the bigger picture and make you focus on little small shit. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. We ain't no fools, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, look. Like Monifa know. You can if you really look at it, you can know what I'm talking about. Charge up with conspiracy. You know what I'm talking about. You can charge her with a conspiracy charge. You know what I'm talking about. That means we know you a part, you know what I'm saying? And you got a whole lot of circumstantial evidence pointing towards you. Now we got to go back to circumstantial and direct evidence. Remember that, y'all? When I broke it down, what's the difference between that? So all of that circumstantial evidence we had looked like it was a sign of struggle. Then you got people, witnesses that was at the party. They even saying she must have had to put up a fight. And the dude said, you know what I'm talking about? Like they was in there fighting or something. So that kind of circumstantial evidence. And I see bruises on the body, you know what I'm saying? Lip busted out. I gotta, before I say that, then I go back to the camera, see how the front desk act in the time frame. I watch the footage. I got enough circumstantial evidence to open this case up because I got proper causes, you know what I'm saying? I got proper causes and enough circumstantial evidence, and by law, it could open the case up. The reason why Crown Plaza still trying to fight Mr. Reese on the 50 million, cause they relying on the cover up. Cause in their mind, they thinking, well, we covered up and they ain't got nothing else on us. So we can fight it now. You see what I'm saying? We can fight it now, and you know what I'm talking about? Cause they know. Check this out. Y'all don't think these people have meetings at least once a month or something and be like, well, we just seen the video went viral. He put it out there, man. What we gonna have to do about it? Man, shut up. Don't say nothing about it. Cause you know what I'm saying? If we say something, they'll let it know we've been watching this shit. So let's keep ignoring it. Call channel, call the news channel. Yeah, look, don't y'all report that. You know what I'm talking about? Just overlooked it. But I just seen some video that went viral, and I see a lot of news. You know what I'm saying? Reported on that. I done seen news reported to Young Dolph case. You know what I'm talking about social media. I done seen the same thing with the other news media. You know, they do it all the time. Look at the King Von. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what social media talking about. You know what I'm talking about? They shared that video, but when it come to Kenneka Jenkins, they can't do that. Cause you'll put who in jeopardy? Crown Plaza again. So you think these folks ain't finna just holler at these folks? Look, man, y'all put that shit, y'all gonna put us in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? We got a contract with y'all too, you know what I'm talking about? I wouldn't be surprised that all these people got contracts on each other. You know what I'm talking about? Doing business and doing money laundering. It could lead up to a big ass a racketeering ring. You know what I'm talking about? That's right. You got to think about the beverage manager. While his shirt was untucked. If you look at the time frame, you got to keep moving the body so the pulling of the blood. You got to keep moving the body, right? You got to pay attention to the body fluids, the feces. You know what I'm talking about? You got to keep the body from decomposing so Rosemont could take their pictures, right? Have the pictures already taken. You know what I'm talking about? And do their investigation before the missing report come in there. Cause keep this in mind, we don't know what her face looked like when they laid her on the gurney. She too far away from the camera. I ain't see nobody, you know what I'm saying, covering up their nose is indicating it's a foul odor or none of that. If the freezer supposed to be hot, because she was in the hot freezer for 21 hours, man, that's just like leaving, you know what I'm saying? Put a raw chicken, Put a raw chicken in the refrigerator that don't even work for 21 hours. Oh, matter of fact, that's what I'ma do, y'all. I sure got a freezer outside. You know what I'm talking about? I'ma go on and put me a raw chicken in that joint. And I'ma make sure the raw chicken gonna be at the body temperature, right? And I'm put that raw chicken in there, and I'm leave that joint in there for 21 hours. Look, everybody know that's why they ain't saying nothing. See what I'm talking about? Everybody know that's why I ain't saying nothing. That's why nobody that was at the party really ain't talking about Crown Plaza. Monifa ain't even talking about Crown Plaza. That's the reason why. She know they did it. She know who exactly did it. And she knows it's a staff member. She just know what was her part in it. You know what I'm talking about? She know what was her part in it. Cause she know she accessory, man. You know what I'm talking about? She accessory. Cause when you look at that footage, before you see the group, the pod, cause the way you look at the footage, right? I knew where everybody was at before Kenneka even came up missing. I knew where everybody at before Kenneka came up missing. And when she came up missing, I started seeing who was all on the camera. And if you ask me how the way I'm looking at her, she had to been with the staff at that time. Cause Crown Plaza would have hurry up would have showed the footage with Kenneka and her friends on that job if they just happened to just scrolling. Know what I'm talking about? It make no sense they show her walking in with her friend and 2 hours later without her friend and stumbling everywhere. Cameras glitching and camera glitch alone show you that Crown Plaza, you know what I'm talking about, is more suspect than the people at the party. I wouldn't even be surprised they seen the opportunity and they snatched her. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You just said a mouthful of words. Facts. Crown Plaza would take the lawsuit, but not the murder case. Boom! You just hit that on the nail. That's why it's still going that's why it's still in the lawsuit stages. Now, we don't know if Irene used to work there. I don't know. We don't have solid proof. At this point, you know what I'm talking about. I looked into it. I ain't find no records. You know what I'm talking about. But they got friends working in Crown Plaza, like Little Me. Then they said Monifa used to work there. Now I know she might work at a Crown Plaza somewhere in Atlanta. That was back then. I don't know if she still worked there because she went live. Then she had the same gray jacket on that they wore that night. The staff did. Man. Man, I just read instead of the paperwork. Because I was like, if this a lie, I'm going to find the flaws in the lie. And the lie always going to reveal itself, right? You know what I'm talking about? I know, look. Has somebody ever got caught up in their phone, like, you know what I'm saying, your baby mama or your baby dad or something, you know what I'm talking about? Mama, let me see your phone. You cheating on me, you know what I'm talking about? And next thing you know, it started off like, what you doing on your phone? You slick texting him up, right? You know what I'm talking about? And he caught you, right? And you say, I ain't texting nobody. And he know you texting somebody, but now you got to prove, so now he finna be like, let me see your phone then if you want, it look like you trying to delete now. So just say he snatched the phone, right? He go to the text. Now, you know she just deleted 3 messages out the text, right? But you can read the whole text and figure out, I know what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't dumb. And then you just delete this picture. Cause why would it be all that? You get what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at the paperwork. I'm like, man, you lied on me. You know what I'm saying? Lied to me, and you know what I'm talking about? Pie free game, big fat. A lie keep going, the truth stop right there. You dig? You dig? You know what I'm talking about? See what you said, Callie? And you can retrieve it out the trash. That go for the surveillance tapes. You see that? You can go back into their computer, you know what I'm saying, files and all that old and pull that up. Just like you could do on the phone. That's why they went off the flash drive. That's the edit version. The flash drive. They didn't give you the whole. Just say like when the feds raid like when the feds go raid the scammers, right? What they finna take out they house or the building they in? All they computers and software. All they computers and software. You ain't see none of that. These people just let these folks download little skits of footage on the hard drive, and they did that investigation off the hard drive, the flash drive, the UBS flash, and said, forget about, you know what I'm saying, the internal drive that's all in through the hotel. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that's what's going to really tell the truth. That flash drive got a narrative on it. But that goddamn CCT room got all the proof that we need, and they ain't never touched it. That's why they keeping that flash drive a factor in the case. Because that's the one that already been tampered with. Man, I'm just showing y'all this how much thinking I had to do. I got headaches behind this. You know what I'm talking about? I almost got fat in the motherfucker. Eating all these crumpets and going over these notes. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I see what a detective go to, cause this could be getting frustrating sometime, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? It get frustrating sometime, man. When you just dig into it, and then sometime when you think you got it right and you got it wrong, and then you got to go back and you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's why That's why I say this, y'all. If I see through this and I had to learn this the hard way, and as a detective see it, you know what I'm talking about? And he got experiment. He been doing this for 20, 30 years, you know. I know he see way more than what I see. You know what I'm saying? I know he see way. I wouldn't even be surprised the whole courtroom see way more than we see, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I try to keep tapping it and digging it and trying to find that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that chump change when it come for just gonna pay the death suit. You know what I'm saying? That's still getting away from the murder case. So anything at this point, you know what I'm saying? That's why it ain't never been no out of court settlement. You know what I'm talking about? Mitch Reese and them trying to fight it away. Look, yeah, they don't even mind, you know, filing for no wrong death suit. You know what I'm talking about? But check this out, gang. Hold on, y'all gotta fire up. Now we read Caddyshack and the police top suspect. Payal! That's what I'm saying. Happened in his freezer. And he the one gave Crown Plaza the biggest donation. That's the reason why, cause it happened in his freezer. So that means, was Bill Murray could have had a room that night or had a party or a venue that night? We don't know that neither. Cause I'm quite sure if you gave somebody some money, you gonna be up in that John. Yeah, let me get the ballroom, give me my crumpets, you know what I'm talking about, and some loud music. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we finna open up the Caddyshack, you know what I'm talking about. You finna celebrate that. Right. Basically, that's what we did. Basically, just putting the puzzle together. Cause it paints a clear picture of who done it. We can't actually just physically like see the crime actually, you know what I'm saying? But we can actually see the crime is being committed. You know what I'm talking about? On the footage. And then the paperwork bags it up. Well, the bruises and the scars on the body bags it up. But the paperwork try to debunk what's the bruises on the body. They trying to tell y'all where these, you know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? How long I been live, y'all? Yeah, appreciate the thumb up, y'all. I appreciate that everybody shared the video. Yeah, put Trey Game in there out of real, cause I'm eating these YouTube screens up. You know what I'm talking about? But there's something to think about too, y'all. And that video I showed y'all about the watch, put that together. About the watch in Rosemont, they let you know they still had to cover it up. It wasn't like that. you can get this complete in 30 minutes or an hour. It had to take a whole day to do this. So they felt like when they completed their investigation, when it started, since the moment it happened when she walked in the freezer, right? They was there all that Saturday morning to the afternoon until 8 o'clock at night when they first started taking pictures of her in the freezers. Cause his timestamps said 8:49 when they took the picture of the body. 8:16 is when they first started taking pictures entering the freezer. So while they were taking pictures doing their investigation, working their way back to the freezer around about 8:49, Miss Teresa Neal came up there at 8:06, right? 8:06. Then when they took a picture of her watch, let's see what her time say on her watch in the freezer. Uh-oh, here go a good one if I can get it. Let me see, let me tilt it to the side. See that? It's still saying, look. It's still saying the same thing. $9.16, right? Boom. So it makes sense when they were try to kick Miss Teresa out going on 9 or something. Going on 9. Look at all the poor behavior. This when the police was sweating, coming from the back. Everybody, they shut the pool down. You got the maintenance man in the pool. So that explains everything, y'all. The red dot ain't no blood. That's just a hard on there. That's a hard on there. That's where the 6 at. So that's where the 6, because it's gonna be 12, 6, 9, and 3. You know what I'm talking about? Boom, there you go, realistic for review. You see what that? Y'all got it now. Pie y'all. Y'all got it now. Now that's a good question. I want to know, did the hotel randomly pick her or Irene them did Ben? You know what I'm saying? It could be a random picking that them people probably got tired of the people at the party and was like, but yeah, we finna straighten this up. It could be one of them kind of moves. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I appreciate the round of brews too, y'all. Appreciate that. Then look in the inside of her arm. So everything, they got caught up. Y'all think they would look, to be honest, check this out, y'all. Do y'all think they were thinking about her watch when they was covering it up? They weren't even thinking about the time on this watch. They were just basically concerned about just going to get these photos. Just go on and get the photos right quick, girl. This is what the main thing we need is the photos. Yeah, they were slipping. Cause look, even though they were cleaning up the crime scene, you still gonna leave little clues. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, it be the smaller little details that come to the case. Now check this out. Andrea Allison made a video like 2 years ago and was explaining about the photo. She was like, it's stuff in the photo that's missing from the reports and the other photos. You know what I'm talking about? It's just our job to make it aware that we know now. You see what I'm saying? We know now, and we got a conversation now. Now, it'll be a difference that if you call Rosemont and be like, yeah, I seen the shadow man, man, them folks ain't finna give you no attention. You know what I'm saying? Them folks gonna be like, well, you know what I'm saying? Well, think whatever you want, sir, you know what I'm saying? And I'll live. But if you come with them facts and break that I toss it down, them folks, man, you might make them folks like, man, you gotta talk to my lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, I'm gonna read the chat, y'all, see what's going on in the chat. Cause we vibing real good, ain't it, y'all? Let me take it off this picture. You know what I'm talking about? Now look, I would show the video about the rigor mortgage. Cause that's the perfect video to watch right now. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It gonna break the body down so good, and y'all would have it then. It would really shine the diamond up to some bling bling then, cause we know what they lied about, how they lied. You know what I'm saying? They can't even send no expert, you know what I'm saying, and tell you a lie. Again, that's the cold part about it. The reason why they ain't gonna respond, cause they know they gonna have to tell the truth now. That's the reason why they can't respond, cause now they got to tell the truth. You can't come with another lie. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, y'all. I need to find that video. You know what I'm talking about? I need to find it. I'ma find the video, y'all, and I might go live later on, and so we could go over the video. That's all we gonna do. We just gonna watch like funeral home video. Y'all down with that? Cause it's very educational when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. It's very educational. Cause look, a funeral home, just like the police, when they get the body, they the one do the autopsy. You see what I'm saying? They the one do the autopsy. So in funeral home would have got Kenneka body, they would have knew it was foul play off the top. So it ain't no secret when it come to funeral home, law enforcement, police officers, anybody that's doctors, anybody that got knowledge and degrees in these kind of cases and murder scenes and stuff like this, it ain't no secret to them of what happened to that girl. It was just confusing to us because we got a whole lot of conspiracy behind it and put our mind at a standstill. Because we uneducated when it come to detective work, solving crime. We don't know nothing about this. So it's easy to fool us. You know what I'm talking about? That's just like you walking in their house and you gonna get lost because you don't know your way around. He can tell you where the bathroom at. Yeah, go down there and to the left in that door. So you relying on him, so you go to the bathroom. But you go and you open up the door, cut the lights on, the door slam behind you, the door don't open, you know what I'm talking about? Now you stuck in there. I'm just saying, it's easy to walk in a booby trap. Yeah, it's all about cooperation with illusions and confusions. You know what I'm talking about? No. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go and get on up out there, John, man. I just want to put that on y'all mind, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, look, y'all stay tuned, Jack. And shout out to everybody in the chat. The Payal Unit, Notification Squad, Payal Gang. Yeah, y'all know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, look, I'm gonna tell you the reason why it's scary, and I'm gonna tell you, look, it's scary to stay in a hotel now these days, cause I'm gonna show you why. Look what just happened a couple of days ago. 4 days ago.
A local man is accused of using his position as a front desk clerk at a hotel to make a duplicate key to get inside a woman's room and assault her.
He's now charged with attempted rape. KCTV5's Emily Rittman.
See that? This was 4 days ago. That was 4 days ago at a hotel, front desk making duplicate keys and going in female room. The Crown Plaza had a review on their website and saying security was in their room. It was even on Crown Plaza. The lady said she was in there. The security was standing over her and her son. She don't know how the staff got in the room. This ain't nothing new. I can show you another video that the lady, the hotel staff made duplicate keys to her room, and when she went in her room, another staff went in there behind her. Had rooms, you know what I'm talking about. I need to pull that video up. It was another video. It was a lady. She called the police. Cause the front desk made a duplicate keys to her room. And she was in the room changing clothes and he entered the room. And she jumped and called the police, right? Come to find out the front desk rent the same room out to one of his buddies. You know, where made the duplicate key, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, y'all think the Kenneka Jenkins is big. It gonna be a case bigger than Kenneka's. Cause it's a common thing in the hotel now. You got managers now doing this. They don't report these kind of events often. Cause guess what? They're just showing you places. It really showing you it ain't safe to be renting rooms in hotel. Especially if you are a female, you know what I'm talking about? With no male around you, these all be female victims. Something had to happen to Jane Bobo for them to shoot him. They had to shoot him and say he did that and commit suicide like he was depressed. Come on, y'all. That man probably seen something what was going down in them stairwells and probably tried to save somebody else. Cause they just didn't up and just target him. He must have seen something in action. Had to been a security off-duty police officer that had a gun license. Where the gun at? See what I'm saying, y'all? I be thinking like the police now. Cause once you think like the police, you really thinking like from the hood, really. Man, anybody can step outside and can see a crime being committed. Check this out. You could be sitting in your car, you could see something before he even pop off. Like, damn, look at them niggas just standing up there at the stove. Man, look like they finna shake something, you know what I'm talking about? You can walk down the aisle shopping, and you could tell somebody finna steal something. You like, look, he trying to, look, I see he finna steal that John. Way he looking at that motherfucker. Look how he holding it, you know what I'm talking about? Looking at the price. Well, you know when you finna steal, when you got to read everything that's on the box. Cause you really reading like, damn, let me see, how can I put this in my pocket without nobody watching me? Let me cough and look around. What I'm talking about? You see that? I'm just saying. That's why when they see people come in the store, like if you see a young dude like 19 or 20, and if he finna go to the beer rack, and if he grab 2 cases, 12 packs, 9 times out of 10, he finna run out the store with them joints. Cause young niggas don't buy cases of beers like that. They get one, you know what I'm talking about? So, if you at the carrier, you finna eyeball him like, yeah, let me see, you know what I'm talking about? Let me lock them goddamn doors. Cause when he do run, he finna bounce off them motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about? See what I'm saying? If you see somebody come in the store and you know they ain't got no money, and they hanging in the aisle, yeah. He finna bust a move, Jack. But yeah, y'all, I'm out too, man. You know what I'm talking about. Trey Gang love y'all, man, and I'll be back.